Good morning and welcome to this week's issue of PrintTV News, brought to you by australianprinter.com.au, the website of the country's leading print magazine, Australian Printer. Been in the business now for 66 years, publishing every month, bringing news, technology and business to the nation's printers. This week's issue of PrintTV News is sponsored by Fuji Xerox for Sant 2100 digital colour sheet-fed press. There's only one topic of conversation this week amongst printers around the country, and that's the goings-on at the Printing Industries Association of Australia. This week it started with the news that Jason Allen, the embattled CEO, who's been in the job since June, resigned at Christmas. His last day was due to be April the 1st. He left on Friday and isn't returning. His departure was actually one of the conditions of the Printing Industries Members Action Group list of demands that was sent to the board 2 weeks ago, to which the board didn't respond, and we don't know if Jason Allen was pushed or jumped. Anyway, he's gone. The next day but one, the new president of the Printing Industries Association, the man Ross Black from BJ Ball, issued a very robust defence of the PIA in light of various criticisms that have come from various quarters. Black highlighted the fact that the PIA this year has attracted a record number of new members. It's $200,000 plus in profit, figures which will be revealed at the AGM. It's seen an increased member retention rate, and it has successfully sold a new building. Its new programs such as Future Print are going gangbusters. There's several hundred printers signing up for it. More than 300 apprentices are also going through the Future Print system. The insurance and electricity deals are providing real benefits to members. And Black also addressed the issues over staffing levels, saying that staff turnover was necessary part of the organisation as it reoriented itself into more of a sales and marketing services organisation. Black called on members to support the board at the upcoming SGM, which is scheduled for Tuesday. The very next day, Ross Black resigned. 16 days, his 16-day presidency was the shortest in the PIA's 170-year history. Black cited difficulties with carrying out his duties and combining them with his role as the commercial manager at BJ Ball in Victoria. So that meant that Black was the fourth member of the 9-man board that has resigned since December, following Susan Heaney. David Leach was also president, and Stephen Edwards, leaving 5 members of the board. The board is adamant that it is implementing the decisions that came out of the strategic reorientation in 2010, and that all its decisions will stand up to scrutiny and are a necessary part of that changing strategy. It says that its recent innovations are showing that it's doing well. Australian Printer understands that the board is miffed that 2 of the leading lights of the action group are Sydney-based people who aren't full members, and it also believes that the upcoming SGM will show that the number of members and their concerns are not as great as feared. The board at that SGM will address the concerns as it sees them. It has set the agenda, and Australian Printer understands there is likely to be a vote of confidence in the board, but that the board is highly confident that it will receive the backing of the majority of members. Members can attend that meeting either in person in the Graphic Arts Club in Mascot next to the Sydney Airport, or they can attend telephonically or online through a webinar. The PIO will be providing details. So next Tuesday is set to be a big day. In other news this week, there's been some strong financial results out, particularly in the packaging sector. Amcor's figures are up 6.6%. That's its profit figures. Amcor's spin-off company, Aurora, saw its profit rise by 27.6%. So a massive result there. And then Man Roland Web Systems, which is half of Man Roland that almost went broke. Well, in fact, did go broke a couple of years ago and then was bought out by a German industrial company. It's trending in the right direction. It is in the black. It made a profit of 6.2 million euros and achieved a whopping 45% market share for its web systems around the world. That's it for this week's issue of Print TV. Keep up to date with Australian Printer, or better still, sign up for your daily newsletter, and that will keep you up to date with all the goings on in the printing industry. This is Wayne Robinson, editor of the magazine and the website, signing off for another week of Print TV News.